Pressure cookers were being used by everyone in this country to make rice and dal and other things. It was an instrument that everyone knew how to use. So how could we modify the existing pressure cooker by putting a rack in it and sterilizing syringes and needles in that? What happened in universal child immunization was not an event. It was setting the foundation for a sustainable primary health care-based preventive health services in the country. I think the key in this whole program coming together was what we called at that time microplanning, which meant that for every district there was a detailed plan about where the vaccine has to go, from where it will reach, what were the dates. The dates were fixed so that you knew exactly on which date and what time, how the transport was. So it was a very detailed exercise of micro-planning, the same kind of exercise that is done by the Election Commission, to make sure that the ballot boxes are there and the people are there and the people are aware and the stamp is there and the ink is there and the monitors are there. So we actually worked on exactly the same model, but replacing the ballot boxes with the cold chain and the vaccine, and replacing the people who put the stamp with the people who give the vaccine. So it's replicating other successful models. There were very expensive equipment that was available internationally. But in India, we started working with local manufacturers and developed indigenous cold boxes, indigenous vaccine carriers, which were simple, which were a lot cheaper, which could actually perform the same function. Then was the question of sterilization of syringes and needles. In those days, you will recall that it was not disposable syringes that were being used, it was glass syringes and needles. And because of the rush and people don't want to wait very long, you could never sterilize them properly. Pressure cookers were being used by everyone in this country to make rice and dal and other things. It was an instrument that everyone knew how to use. So how could we modify the existing pressure cooker by putting a rack in it and sterilizing syringes and needles in that?